So, you looking at me? Are you looking at me? Why not? Why not look at me? I'm Stevie Daily Shaver, coming to you with an update on my thoughts on the leaf. Stay tuned.
Real men shave their faces. Real men shave their faces.
Today, I'm going to do a leaf versus the Fusion Razor. So there we go. Gillette Fusion, 5 blades, 1 trimming blade, versus the leaf, which at the moment is unloaded. And I'm going to be using blades I've shaved with before. Now, what I haven't shown you yet, these are magnets. And these magnets have the following ability. Okay, so on the top one, the magnet's there. On the next one, the magnet's there. And on the bottom one, the magnet's down the bottom. Those 3 magnets mean when you take your blade and you lay it in there, and I'll show you, the notches, I should be able to do this on camera. Once it gets into the right spot, that's it. You can feel this little minute click. It's found the right spot and the magnet pulls it and locks it into place, which means you can do that and it doesn't fall out. I know, clever fucker, hey! For time's sake, you get the idea. As soon as it's in place, you pop the lid down, place a bit of even pressure on the top, and that one just thumb screws right into place. You don't have to go super tight, go, you know, finger tight plus 0.1. That's it. Just comfortable. You're not over tightening, it makes no difference. And there you go, you now got 3 blades. 3 blades versus 5 blades. Let's get on today's shave and see what's what. Other comparisons will be up against the single edge, the gem single. Other razors it will be up against in other shaves, as I compare it, will be up against a Feather Artist single edge, a gem single edge, and a 1 blade single edge. I was going to do the 1 blade today, and I thought, you know what? Since these two are the transition, now I think this is a better match. This will certainly give that a better run for the money than this would. That's a 2-bladed shit. Today's shave, because it's Wednesday, that's right, Hump Day from K Shave Works. Probably one of the best-selling scented. Come up with something, for God's sake, man! Make something up! Okay. Citrus scents. Strong in the force. This is excelente. Now I need a brush. Today I'm going to go for a synthetic Mueller. I actually quite like the knot on this. Every now and again you still lose a fake hair, but nonetheless. I'll soak it in some hot water and load it. It does not take very long before I have an excellent lewd. Things you can't say outside of a shaving video. I have an excellent load. Come here, I want to show you my collection. Now there is a week's worth of shaving here. I've been flat out. My shave on the weekend was interrupted, so I just gave up and decided to really give this a... And I'll do this without my glasses today. Makes everything fuzzy. Go and grab a bowl out and go back to lathering. I enjoy the froth, broth and lather component. Doing it all on your face spits it everywhere. Don't have that problem when I'm doing the bowl. People say, why don't you save time and face lather? Because I wind up with lather there. It's almost the stuff that missed me that winds up on my face. Wet the leaf and first pass. I'm going to be a bit mean. I'm actually going to be pedantic on taking very careful passes. Only 1 stroke with a rinse. Okay, new blade. straight out of the... struggling a bit with that much hair, but the glide on there does help marginally. It's in addition to good shaving cream. One of the things about this, I just felt it then. You have to be very careful up around this area and down here. These very small tiny blades have a tendency to grab and pull. Right. Feel me face, first pass. That got a lot closer on the first pass than this one. Let's see how it goes on the second pass. Acceptable. Needs more work, particularly under here, to get to BBS. Now, I know we tend to give cartridge razors a hard time. The fact is, cartridge razors shave and shave well. I like the saving and using lots of different razors. If you own that, you've got a choice of one cartridge, one handle, every single shave. And the cost. If you're okay with mucking about, this one gives you a different shaving experience. Alright, wet my face. And this is for BBS. And you know what? You can use either for this. Still not BBS under there. This does feel slidey, and the first pass I did up here, I must have caught with the Gillette a bit of soft skin, and I can feel it. This head, really slidey, and I'm going to go over the other side now. For cleaning up, to get the BBS, I actually prefer this one, full stop. I love the feel of the head on my face. Very acceptable. Stop fucking up. Face feel. For BBS, this got closer for cleaning up than trying to clean up, even with this on this side, trying to fix this one. This one got closer and took more hair off in the first two passes. Not my favourite shave. If I enjoyed this razor, I wouldn't have a cabinet full of blades. I would only own one of these, and I'd happily pay the money. I'd happily shave with it, except these blades in here are very small, very sharp, and very close together, and they've got a tendency to grab, pull, and tear. If you do razor burn in here, you're going to get 5 bits of razor burn. Not my favourite head. And it's the head that I think needs improving. Flexible, and look, it shaves. If you're more careful, you can get a shave off it. Let's give it a bit of a dry off and polish up so it looks better on screen. What do I think of this guy? I love it. These half DE blades are getting me nice and smooth, extremely close. It does the clean up. And it's so smooth. This head glides. This head doesn't. It pulls. Even with good shaving cream and the lubricating strip, the nature of these blades is it is a very catchy, teary blade. This is as smooth as silk. So what can I say? This wins. So on my head-to-head, the Gillette Fusion 5-bladed trimmer, this one wins. Yes, for the sake of the trimmer blade, for this thing, I'll just use the twig to shape up. Same deal. And if my next shave, after showing you how good the design of this is for holding in, will probably be one of my favourite single edges, which is the Feather Artist. This is the Colonial General in steel. It is way heavier than its little brother in aluminium. I'm looking forward to a shave on it. So, as I work through my blades, I'll tell you what gave me the better shave. In hand and smoothness on the face, the Leaf definitely won. Sorry Gillette, you got a cartridge, neat idea, great profit margin, shit shave. Improve the head. Having that many blades that close together, designed that way, it is tearing hairs more than cutting them. This cuts a treat. And you got to remember, that was a brand new blade. This one, I've already got about 4 shaves on these blades and I'm still going, still happy. Spreading it out over 3 edges certainly extends your blade life. I'm Stevie Daily Shaver, wishing you the best of shaves, good shaves, and don't fall asleep just yet. Further shaves comparing it with my other razors will be upcoming. You know what, I'm arguing whether I should compare it with this one or the full stainless steel head one. You know, $50 to $100 versus $400. What do you think? Which one do you think is more comparable to this? Skip the price. Let's just assume they both cost $1. What do you think would be the better one? Personally, in a shootout, I think it should go up against the biggest bad boy one blade can bring to a fight. That's not a knife. This is a knife. I'm Stevie Daily Shaver. Hope that woke you up. Looking forward to more shaves. Good shaves and goodbye.
Bearded man, you think that you're so cool, but your face looks like a small marsupial.